Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday Night Football. We're live from GMHBA Stadium. You're with us today for an exhibition match between Geelong and the Dogs. It's pre-season footy and our first opportunity to take a look at some of the new players on these sides and to get our first tentative guide on what the season ahead may bring. And here come the visitors. Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. English wins the first hit out. Liberatore. Bontempelli knew the tackle was coming. He's copped one high. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Guthrie reads the ball so well. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Gotta go now. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Run down, great chase.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there for the perfect start.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
Looking for a quick transition. Hoping for a big contested grab. Williams doing what he does best. Bramble made the footy his. He's hit up the lead. Is anyone home? Johannesson, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Dogs by 7. The big men fly. Atkins, Holmes on a lead. What's he got on offer? This might be a chance for the high flyers. Stengel. You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Cats are within a point. English showing his skills. Liberatore squeezes the kick. Lob. How will the umpire see this? Bontempelli runs onto it. Felt the pressure there. That's poor play. Going for territory. Jones makes good contact. Neal. Cameron stripped of it. He's gone. Guthrie desperate to win it back. He's made a bright start. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Blitzars gives away a free for a high tackle. Probing ball. Dale presents in space. Bombs it in. English couldn't reel it in. Was that a throw? Holmes had some assistance. Dangerfield. He's kicked it like an arrow.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Stanley wins it out of the centre. They've got good chemistry, those two. Throws it on the boot. That's a strong mark.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
No trouble at all.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Dogs have had their lead reduced to a point. English wins the hit out. Liberatore, Bontempelli. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Guthrie claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. Goes long. They must tidy up their kicking. Doesn't often waste it. Johannesson can keep it moving. Lob. He's taken a beauty. Karmas. Guthrie cuts them off yet again. Can he find a teammate? Cameron went bang. Jones. His field kicking is normally first rate. Fraser. That's good work rate. Williams wins the contest hands down. Looking to hit up the short option. Guthrie read it well. Kicks to space. The runner will be out in a minute. English works hard to present. Jones. Guthrie clears the area. Dale gathers in the centre square. Stanley needs to be quick. Puts the foot down and away he goes. It's there!
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The big men fly. That's a bruising tackle. Just had to get it out. English, Johannesson, Kennedy, met solidly. Feeling the heat. He's set upon. No arguments there. Karmas getting involved. West marks and should goal.
You better kick the goal after that passage of play.
The Dogs will be in front of his accurate. He is.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Dogs have responded to the challenge. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. That's unusual. Dempsey, got to get rid of it. Got the handball away. Atkins, Karmas, intercepts. Into the middle with the kick. To no one in particular. Dangerfield. Kicking for his first. Jones is proving hard to pass. Neal, it's there!
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Good match so far. English wins it. Here's a chance to get it forward. Honours the lead. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Darcy finds himself unattended.
This for yet another lead change.
Critical contest coming up. Defence 101 there. Gets it to safety.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition. Can he hit a target? Jones cuts it off. Normally delivers. Sanders has found some space. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Cats have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
the game plan and back the sides at every contest. Yeah, come on.
Stanley showing his skills. Good ruck work and good roving too. He'll be sore in the morning. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Stanley with a deft tap. Atkins. Cameron navigated the traffic. Poor hands there. Turned over. Look at him go. Atkins. What a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Cats are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. The big men fly. Atkins, Holmes, big tackle laid. It's a hot footy. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
The kick is precise. Liberatore had his name written all over it. Great smother. This is promising. Can he impose himself on the match? Richards in some space now. Harms has it within range.
Kicking at his first.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
Looking for a quick transition. And they're out of trouble. Williams making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Dangerfield. They've put themselves under pressure. Fraser. He's done brilliantly. O'Sullivan with a terrific mark deep in defence. Searching kick. Second effort needed. Davidson runs onto it. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Harms gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. The big men fly. Treloar, Liberatore. He just keeps racking up disposals. Stewart is there to save the day. What can they generate? De Koning has found some space. He's off. Penetrating ball. Karmas with the big fist. Lob. It's a tough game. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Stanley wins it down. Atkins, Holmes, good build-up. Close. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. English wins it out of the centre. Kennedy. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Stanley. He's got support. Atkins. English in the centre square. The Cats have won it back. He's besieged. Stanley tries to take them on and loses.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
It must be his birthday. Looking to extend this margin. Lob wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. And they're away. Treloar has charged into space. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Humphries fumbles. Could be costly. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? The defence has fallen down. Davidson! Strong grab. They've got time to put the kettle on. Richards! That one was always his.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Dogs have got it back to 3 points. Stanley wins the hit out. Manages to get off a handball. Holmes, lob, reads the play so well. Davidson working hard and being rewarded. Stewart takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. Unable to get it inside 50. Careful with the kick. Liberatore. That's good work rate. Williams, Johannesson. Thought his way through it. Guthrie got a fist in. Plenty of heat in this game. Holmes, Atkins, under pressure. Dempsey, close. Takes the hand pass. Myers. He's had little impact so far. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Stanley palms it down. Jones, Liberatore is folded back. High tackle and they'll get out of jail. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
That is going very close. It's a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Cats with a steadying goal. Stanley got his palm to it. Bontempelli. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Holmes read that one right off the boot. Bangs it long. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Liberatore leading from the front. Run down, great chase.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Can he find a teammate? English in the centre square. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Bramble. This is good footy. They need a mark. Williams has got off the chain.
So a bit of a bonus here after the halftime siren if he's accurate.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that and they won't be behind for long.
The Cats head to the rooms with a narrow lead. We could have a thriller on our hands. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Both teams have played some pretty good footy. We've got an engrossing second half ahead of us. Footy is a game of mistakes, but both sides have made some pretty silly ones. So they'll look to tidy up their disposal and try to spend a bit more time on the ball.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Big clearance to win here. Kennedy, Bontempelli, Liberatore. The Dogs moving the ball well. Bombs it in. Bontempelli! Too big, too strong, too good.
They'll be in front in a moment.
That was never in doubt.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Dogs are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Liberatore, a model of consistency. Can he hit a target? Close. Might fancy himself here.
These half chances can often be the difference.
That's missing by a long way, and no score is registered. Lowers the eyes. Bontempelli works hard to present. Jones, by hand. This spells trouble. That might have been dropping the ball, and they see it out.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Dogs are playing great footy, and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
Important clearance here. Atkins. Stanley. Can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
The Cats with their noses in front. The big men fly like Batman and Robin. Throws it on the boot. He's lost possession. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Johannesson blasts away. Harms wins the contest hands down. In he goes.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Dogs in front now. The big men fly. Bontempelli is there in the clinches. He just dropped it. English. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Humphreys. Sanders accepted the invitation. He's put it through.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, and he made that one count.
The Dogs are doing enough to keep their noses in front. It's been a great duel between the two big men. They continue to be careless with the ball. Clever kick. Bontempelli in the clear. Bramble couldn't find a way through. Normally delivers. Cameron read that one like a book. Goes long to centre half forward. Jones with another spoil. Myers. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Boot, ball, goal!
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
Who would know who's going to win this? English gets his hand to it. Atkins. Holmes gets his kick despite the heat. Stengel. Cameron. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons, you can't shut them all down.
That goal produced the 8th lead change. This is a terrific game of footy. Stanley showing his skills. Kennedy does well under pressure. Can't get hold of it. Liberatore needs to be quick. Treloar. They could find themselves back in front again, and they do.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dogs have hit the front, middle stages, third quarter. English slaps it out. Liberatore has it on a string. Fraser dealt with the pressure. Holmes. Cameron navigated the traffic. That's a bit of a waste. They are hunting the ball carrier. Cameron, slick hands. Myers, what can he do with it? Tries to soccer it to advantage. Met solidly. Squeezes the kick. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Stanley, the winner there. Dangerfield. He'd like that one again. What can they generate? Manor in the right spot at the right time.
The Cats are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Stanley slaps it out. Atkins. He should kick the goal, but that's gone horribly wrong. And he's hit the behind post, which was surely harder to do than kick the goal. That is very charitable.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
He's got another one.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
This is a titanic struggle. We've now had 10 lead changes. Stanley palms it down. Holmes. Atkins. Delivers a long ball. Jones showing why he's such a good defender. Can they get something going? Richards! Great body work. Searching kick. Bramble. All on his own. Picking their way through. He's normally better than that. This might be a chance for the high flyers. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Good work rate. I've liked his game today. Dale takes a beauty. Into the middle with the kick. Stewart went bang. Kennedy collects the half volley. Well played. Vandermeer hasn't seen a lot of it. De Koning making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Humphries under pressure and finally over the line.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
Hoping for a big contested grab. Norton wins it back. Great mark. Goes long. Johannesson can run into an open goal. Can he finish it off?
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
Only 4 points separating the sides. English wins it out of the centre. Liberatore inside 50 with the kick. Norton read it well and claims the mark. He struggled to make an impact to this point. Trelaw had his name written all over it.
A bit of wriggle room if he can kick this.
2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
It hasn't been his best day, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
The Dogs with a bit of breathing space now. English, the winner there. Atkins, can he get it out? They cannot keep him quiet. The Dogs lead it narrowly at 3/4 time. This is a brilliant contest, and the best is still to come. Time to check in with Gary.
The Cats are hanging tough, but they've made this a lot harder for themselves than it needed to be because their skills have consistently let them down. They really ought to be leading this match if we're being honest. You can cop a loss if the opposition is simply better and you've given yourselves the best chance, but the one thing you must never do is beat yourselves, and they're in great danger of doing that as it stands.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
No slow starts, no second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Let's go.
Stanley, the winner there. Holmes. He's been prolific. Neil is so strong one-on-one.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
What a game this is. Just to kick the difference. Stanley has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Kennedy, Johannesson, English. Can he find a teammate? De Koning just shoveled it out. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The two big men do battle. Liberatore, Bontempelli. He's everywhere at the moment. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. He's having a dirty day. Stengel is hard to beat one-on-one. What's he got on offer? Long ball in. Liberatore at full back stops them in their tracks. Johannesson has found some space. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Cats have closed to within 4 points. English wins it down. Treloar, can he force his way through? That's unusual. Got the handball away. Richards throws it on the boot. West fumbles. Could be costly. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Dale cops some unwanted attention. Keeps it low. Norton, desperate stakes. Guthrie has it now on centre wing. Good penetration on the kick. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Jones. It's a hot footy. Shaves the grass with that one. Dempsey manages to get off the handball. Atkins puts the foot down and away he goes. He's got another one.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Cats back in front. Can they stay there? The two big men do battle. Atkins, Holmes, going for territory. Neil got to the right position and hung on.
Can he stare down the moment?
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
If they can shut this player down, they'll make their task that much easier.
The Dogs really need to respond now. The big men fly. Just had to get it out. Turns it over in the middle. He's caught, and he's done for holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Can they get another one? Neil is always dangerous inside 50. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
Been a terrific performance from the big key forward. 5 goals now.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. English palms it down. Holmes, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Thought his way through it. Treloar only knows one way. Stewart getting involved. He's hit up the lead. The aerialists will battle for this ball. De Koning tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Humphreys. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Stanley wins it. Terrific forward pressure. That was almost handed to him. Kennedy runs to 45 and bangs it through.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Stanley wins it down. Holmes, Atkins. Keen to get this ball forward. Jones makes good contact. He's missed it.
Well, it can be demoralising to see these opportunities go begging, but they've just got to keep working hard to create them.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Bramble, the Dogs, can build something here. Frazier with a chance to relieve the pressure. Liberatore on a lead. The Cats forcing them out wide. That's a strong mark. Bramble normally delivers. Blitzars is racking up spoils. Frazier, Sanders, plays on. Davidson onto the non-preferred. Treloar, they're desperate today. Mannar is calm in a crisis. He's generally a good kick. Myers has a vice-like grip. Blasts away. Neal towards full forward. Stengel appreciates that delivery.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Stengel has been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Cats are keeping them at arm's length. English showing his skills. Treloar, Liberatore. Sanders gets to the front spot. Searching kick. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Stanley with the tap. Atkins, so influential today. It's a deep kick. Jones marks and the opportunity gets away. Takes the short option. Johannesson works hard to present. Jones, Karmas, and they're out of trouble. Quality delivery by foot. Can he hit a target? Needed to be clean and wasn't. Dale is pushed up. I've liked his game today. The Cats have held on. It wasn't convincing, but they've done enough. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
There was nothing on the line today, and frankly, both teams played like it. That's okay, though. Nobody wants to be playing their best footy at this stage of the year, and there was no danger of that happening today. At least they got to blow out some cobwebs.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon, and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.